The community's great. I've been a part of it for a while now, and these little games have been a really nice way to sort of get to know everyone and just for fun, really. As you said, we do the sort of bi-weekly ones, nice and casual. I cast those often with Nea, who popped in here briefly. We tend to cast the weekly ones quite often, and then yeah, the sort of big ones here at the end of the month, the big high-budget tournaments. Okay, so important to note, no techie. Zom here, as you say, for people who might not have been here before, Zom is a serial techies picker. Has caused quite some trouble. Would that be a fair way to say it?
I've seen some
Yeah.
of the weeks where Zom's playing the techies, and it's a bit of a you're trapped in here with me kind of situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's become quite the staple, but it's been banned this time, and so we've got Pudge instead, which I'm not sure how much of a win that is.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Kez has been quite a staple. We've seen that picked a lot throughout the tournament or throughout the community games.
You played much Kez yet?
I haven't. I played a couple of games as Kez. I was not very good. I immediately decided it's not for me. How about yourself?
You know, I never want to grief pubs. So if I play a
Yep.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
Did my first bot match on Kez the other the field.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy offers. I think I'm gonna get maybe like 5-10 bot matches before I get an actual.
That's probably pretty smart. Okay, so looks like Kez is a platinum Kez though, so they've played quite a bit. If we're looking at the plus,
Already?
that's pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and looks like we've got Tiny. It's pretty high, and so is Dro as well. So expecting big things from them.
No, Brow, Spectre. Like to see those two.
Yeah.
Honestly. Our lobbies. Shout out Liam. How's Liam?
Nice. Oh, that'll be very cool. Yeah.
See how many games.
Steady now. 30 seconds until we are tested by
the true damage.
Damage is more emotional. I wonder what his
Oh,
win rate is.
absolutely.
What was his win rate? Do you know?
What for the tournaments? I think he's only lost one game as techies. Yeah.
So is this
I
more
think
of
he's-
like competitors, like a sports enthusiast ban, or did we have a banning fee?
the battle begins.
So again, if you both pick it, it gets banned. So that's the only way is to initial both pick it during the drafting. It's the only way we can get a ban. Pudge.
With
Lands
a big
the hook?
Yeah. Techie spammer.
I think it's something to be scared of.
Now, Kurt, looking at these lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Any players that have certain combinations?
I think we got a very heavy lane as in tanky at the bottom here with Axe and Pudge, but they're both melee as well on both sides. So I think we're going to see a lot of clashes. We're going to see a lot of these hooks.
Yeah.
Timo is one of our highest MMR players as well. I believe so on this Elder Titan. So we're going to see, I think, some quite high level play in this bottom lane.
I think that up. Titan in the multi of dynamic. Ice through. Get a couple
Absolutely.
points into natural order. Starts cooking up. Master.
Yeah, he's gone for the one-man army as well on the passive, so possibly looking to get this Pudge rotating a lot. Or maybe just sitting in Fountain.
My God, and
You've just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
he doesn't even have a point. Output.
That's first blood on Zom.
Another hook, and it lands. Tymo now, bottom side. And Marmar running interference, but it's not going to be enough. And you go down.
Quite a bit of trading going up in top as well. What's with?
Now, you know these players? Dirt on them.
I don't recognize the names very well, if I'm honest. I think we've. Let me have a look in the Discord real quick, see who's the Discord names. We've definitely had a few of these players before.
Tymo and Power Kurt, they are get to the max time.
They are absolutely.
Around, but
No, you're fine. They're living on absolutely minimal health. Jumps on the Pudge again.
short range hook hits, but look, you want base, but
Yeah, and this Pudge just struggling to keep up the mana to really be active at this point, though. There's a lot going on. We've got very active fights.
Dick. You know, I think Kez is sneaky dick lane. I'm gonna use
Yeah,
flash.
quite low cooldowns.
Sit down. No, Kurt. We've been paying attention to the bottom. I'm tired of that. What's got going on? We got a puck. Got a necro. Puck play.
I love playing puck. I'm not a good puck player, but
it's
I
fun.
love an agile character. Yeah, it's great fun. Very, so much mobility and escape. It's really good fun. I'm just looking now about the mobility across their whole team. I mean, I guess Kez and Puck are the mobility of the team.
Tiny build.
Yeah.
You're looking at right back there. Down under the bot side though.
Zom is having a hard time in this lane now. They really committed for him, and it's paying off. In top. Tiny's taking quite a bit of damage here. He's just stumbling away. Looks like it's going to go down to Snapfire. And they're going for DK as well. Good rotation here from Pudge coming back to kind of make some revenge on his death.
Revenge, certainly.
It looks
Love
like
this.
they're going after Diamond's middle
And
tower.
Kurt, keep walking us through.
Yeah, I was just having a look. So Pudge is making another rotation down to see if he can make a little bit of action there. Puck has headed up to and does get the bounty rune, so that's going to give him a few more bottle charges. And there's 3 tracking him down now. They're trying to make some movements to catch him. The hook comes out, but he manages to avoid it there. Nice little phase shift. Again, this is why, having such a mobile character is very good against this kind of thing. But with 3 on the team, it's not enough.
No, certainly not. That Reaper Scythe comes out.
Oh, he did actually escape from that. Yeah, he's still alive at the moment. I thought he was a goner.
With this rare miss.
They really want this.
Best mini. Hit it. You're keeping the puck low. You dominate the action rune of the game. Damage.
Yeah, no bottle on Necro, so that gets activated straight away. And Puck is forced to make the walk of shame back to his fountain. So
Oh,
a lot of space for Necro there, right?
Oh yeah. Block to make, and yeah, a blessing certainly for the Necro after not getting the kill.
Yeah.
Scythe there. A little bit extra.
They invested a lot, but I think just that extra space is going to make that worth it for Dire.
And it was up. No snatches being had.
Pudge is ready. He's going to get a little stack at the same time. We'd love to see a stack.
Ainsworth. He's taking it. He's taking the radiant with. Oh, they've done it.
Oh.
Not Gainsworth.
Tiny's just there to watch it, but cannot do anything. They're going to make a rotation, try and punish him for stealing that rune.
And no Echo Stomp here for Tymo.
But Puck is also there.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Yeah, you get the wisdom. You you pull all of those rotations out. I mean, look at that. Five Radiant Heroes centered around the top area. 4. As it busy getting kills solo bottom.
Yeah. And I mean, look, Axe is left running away as well. Gets full health. Starting to become a bit of a threat down here.
Oh yeah. Threat is real when the Birdman's on the board. Farm.
And look how deep he's going. He's beyond the tower here, hunting out this Axe. They're bringing in the rest of the team to try and bring some support.
Got the
Doesn't
scythe.
quite get the kill.
Birdie gets the courier.
Worth it again, in my eyes. Always worth it for a courier kill. It wasn't the plan, but I'd be happy with that. And it's the rotations as well, right? As you said before. Pings onto Snapfire. Puck wanted to make a move here. Tiny coming down. They get the leash.
To the high ground, but they follow up with the curveball. And tree toss. Not even needed to seal the fate.
Sees him off.
It's Dark Shock. Throws the creep at the puck. There, a little bit of CS coming.
Yeah. Looking for a good hook here, but it's a tricky character to hook, as we've seen. Just, yeah, a little whiff.
Dismember, but there's a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah. Illusion Rune helped in there a little bit, but he's on the hunt now. He wants to punish Puck. Gets hooked for it, though. But he doesn't mind.
Got an 8 charge on his stick, so buys a little bit of time here, but Tymo chasing. Cookie
In
will
the
not
middle
get
of
the stun.
3.
Searching will we'll just go down, and that's a stack. I do. Never mind. Hey, I haven't seen this DK go down a ton. Was worried about the status.
Yeah.
Does look been visionary. Level 5. Though. Respectable.
I think they managed to push Dro out of the lane, but not really managed to get a whole lot for that. More rotations coming up top now. Snapfire, Cookies onto the Tiny, gets the stun.
Oil for the response from Kame here, scattering the Radiant. Going back for the Dire now. Vokix on the run. Kurt, do you think he makes it out?
I think he's going to make this. Oh, I changed my mind.
Oh, Lee of little faith. The fire breath coming through. His jaw rise off the TP. Got a lot of creeps, but they're not going to give you any spins. Buddies.
Yeah.
Axe.
Another taunt, but he's going to get the Dragon Knight.
Chop from the Diaper Man coming out. Tymo got to be the next.
It's not
target.
over.
Not coming out, but Pudge very far out of range.
Yeah, they are going to have to let them walk away. Puck looking to get this tower mid. Gets the deny.
Man. All across the map. Making magic happen. Puck player. seeing Kame here go for the blink first. A lot of the times we'll see that witch.
I like the blink. I think, especially for this game, I think having that extra level of escape and initiation is going to be really good. You've got 2, maybe 3 heroes you're scared of that you can just escape and keep that distance. Oh, big taunt from Axe.
See if that taunt is his own folly, but he gets out. Come back in. Now, not coming out from vote. Bunch of the high five. But Rinku's got the scythe and gonna get another first stack, actually. Coming out.
Yeah.
Where's that Radiance?
And we've got 4 stacks of Flesh Heap on Pudge as well. He's had a tough game, but he's actually not doing that bad either, you know?
No. He's got the first component of his Aetherlin.
Just bringing it back.
Back. Dire. I think my big question here, great matchup. Ez versus Drow.
It's not one I've seen a lot. Have you seen this matchup?
No, I've not casted a lot of Kez just yet. I haven't really had the chance to, but I'm excited to see how it flips out. I do wonder if Drow will get active a little more early than the Kez, but you know, Kez 3-1 here in the bottom lane.
Another hook. Lift.
What I've done here today is ethically fine.
Alright, yep. I think it's all going to come down to a good gust between Puck and Dro, isn't it? One good gust, and I think Kez is going to have a real difficult time and get obliterated quickly. But if that gust doesn't come off at the right time, it's going to be a different story.
Back action coming out here for the Radiant. Steering up. Battle Fury online here for Gaia 14.
Pudge wandering into a pretty dangerous zone here. He's going to find the Puck. The Puck finds him first.
Uh-oh. Well, the
Silence
coils.
and a leash.
The silence on your Necro, though, but no Radiance just yet. I think it's still flying out.
I guess.
Pudge will fall. You wish you had that Radiance earlier.
Arrives just a second too late.
Necro. Nature of this early Radiance. Seem to be very squishy as we see the crash landing coming out on top of Riku. Hit with the avalanche. Now Snapfire with the cookie away after distance, but Kame not inhibited the least. We'll get the kill on the Necro, and oh no. Snap. Not like this. For this TP.
Yeah, this is bold. We've just seen the TP cancelled. Zom says, no, I'm still going in. On my own.
No. Dom, this isn't your patented techies, my man. You're silenced. You're going to be stunned soon. The right click's adding up.
Oh. Nothing to prove and everything to lose.
Including your tier 1 tower, Kurt. Opening up the map this early. I mean, not particularly early, just shy of 15 minutes. We saw DK getting some levels top, but not really accelerating their farm. Still behind the Drow Ranger, but I mean, if I have even DK and Drow in my game, feeling pretty good if I have that DK on.
Absolutely.
Absolute Titan. Get that. The armlet, you never have to go back to base ever. Don't really even need fire to farm creep. That for you. Mask of Madness comes up and rich.
His armlet's on the courier. It's making its way to him right now as well. So that little fight there has just finished that off for him. So that's going to help. And Dro is just unable to stay in lane. It looks like they're going to take this top tower as well.
Nice observer there, spotting out the move Radiant, but as you mentioned, Catapult, Radiant. We're going to see the rest of these tier 1s just continue to get peeled back. Alice farm base or pattern be restricted, interrupted. Dire, enable this Drow Ranger. Link on the axe, he's got the blade mail. Not worth that. Aetherlin's on the Pudge, gives you save, a little flexibility. really need to see them kind of like to see a smoke up already, like in the active in. We do see Zom have that three purchase,
3 in the stash.
3 in the stash with none in the bush, right?
Saving them for next game, yeah. Yeah, Dro is struggling. Had a lot of space, but just not really able to keep up with the net worth here. Almost finished the Yasha. Has the Dragon Lance, but that is all.
Yasha will out a lot. Speed's really bouncing between caves, fights, beating with. Like 4K net gap. Gotta interrupt this Kez. Can kind of bring him out. Fight before they have their BKB online. That could be a really good move for Dire.
Yeah, it looks like they're making some sort. There's the smoke.
Alright. 1 of 3 coming your way here.
We've got a line drawn. We're heading. We're looking for Kez. They've got a ward that can see him. They know he's there. We've got the blink. The blink into the thorn.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, little smooch and he's done.
What a load of crap.
Kiss from Grandma and he's on his way. Now, big move here. Beautiful getting the Kez off the map, and we're gonna see a
Jumps
missed
in.
call. Yeah.
Yeah, dodges the taunt. Beautiful.
Oh, and a regen. It's Christmas here for Oxford. Big silence from Vokix. He's not able to jump to the orb. We'll have to get the face shift. That regen is ticking, though, Kurt.
As is.
TP from Pudge on the high ground here, but a short orb and the face shift to dodge the hook. Oh, it's brilliant.
And the blink.
Okay, now we're seeing that
Really
early
showing
blink
that-
payoff.
Yeah, showing that mobility, how useful that is. Dragon Knight hitting his ult up and turning on the rest of the team here.
Finds anybody? Low, but Necro
Unfortunate
not
breaks for Necro there as well from the creep. Nice leash, catches the Dro. Axe misses the taunt.
He's stunned up by the Dragon Tail. On the bottom side of the fight, they found the Kez, but with the Raptor Dance, will be invulnerable. 3 to fall, 4.
This is Gabe Newell.
While coming up, Millhouse here.
Dota 2.
And 2 couriers down in that as well. One of them with the other lens for Pudge recipe. So that's quite a big courier kill as well in that.
Extra range, and I mean, you know, you think of hook range, sure. A little bit of flexibility, but with player hooks, also a lot of damage. Especially if you have the chance to get, like, either Viz here for your tier 2. Damage. Rise the that pure damage. Be off the table for at least another minute. Big win there for the Radiant, surging ahead to 7k lead. Be a Mask of Madness finished up on our DK, and soon to be a BKB on Cat.
They're just taking a lot of the map control at this point as well, aren't they? They're starting to really zone out the Dire from being able to catch up with his farm.
Absolutely. And I really enjoyed that move. What was our team tag here for the Dire? We have one.
They've got an icon, so I
Good
can't
thing.
see it though.
Still
They're gonna go for the Tormentor.
Alright, any sacrifices being off? No, but excellent shard picked up here from Dire. Have an extra save available to you.
I think we have the Danes and we have M&F. The Danes on Dire.
Danes can back to competitive match here. No puck. Arcane bottled up. Get challenged, to say the least, to track down. Problem with this Radiance Rush. Don't have a perfect link. They stacks or early Reaper side skills. Go ahead. Bit of a target. 1200 HP.
Yeah, another one. His Yules is stuck on the courier. He's got 4 seconds till that comes back. So I think he's trying to play a little bit safe until that comes. That's going to be quite a big one again, I think, for him.
Good patience. Though. Back. Apps. Aya. Territory does have his allies in the back, but a blink Abba.
Look at that. There's the Yules paying up immediately.
However, that's a beautiful setup for the Echo. Save with the hook, but Oxford Blue still going back. A Dismember save. Now Tiny silenced up, but he's not the one you want. A nice call from Axe as the Kisses come out with the Earth Splitter to join, but a Raptor Strike on the backline dismantles the Dire. They're all falling to the forces of the Radiant here, but 2 for 3 exchange as Kez under the tier 2 tower, the silence, the orb. Not going to find just yet. Barry coming out, stunning her. Power Snap Fire, just getting tap danced on, and now DK arrives. Hurt. It's a disaster here.
It started off looking so strong for Radiant there. I thought they'd really turned that round and sort of survived the initial initiation, but it just fell apart so quickly there, didn't it? That Earth Splitter in particular.
Yes. Mentioned game Timo. The players to watch out for in our lobby, and I think that they are worth their salt here. About 20.
Absolutely.
That fight had been a while, so natural work up tracks them. Damage. Radiant draft. Very impressive. Oh no, not mid. Not like this. Pudge. You know, I'm a Pudge hater, but I don't want to see him go down like this.
Yeah. Bold move. A bold strategy. I don't think it paid off this time. We got Ags on a courier. That's just arrived for Kez.
You familiar with this Ags?
I know. I'm now reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems strong.
Very good.
So,
Like cooldowns. Spell.
yeah.
Energy. The synergy from those. Like silence to jump, silent, raptor dash to echo slash. It's.
I think we're about to find out as they smoke up. Radiant making their way across. It looks like they're going to find Axe here as well. Blinked out.
Action with the gust. A good gust saves Vokix here. No way. That hook's on now. You got to use your save your drow. Otherwise, we'll get
All rotating in.
Call it out, Kerr. What you got going on?
All rotating in, but they're not enough. Axe is going to fall as well. They're going to take down Snapfire very quickly. Kez rotates around to the Drow, and the Yules find a little bit of time for the Pudge, but it is a bit of a decimation on that lane, isn't it?
Nation devastation, one in the same here. Or fall on the Dire. Necrophos cutting waves bottom though, trying to slow the onslaught of Radiant. We'll have a little success, perhaps thwarted by Farmar's TP. Oh no, not the high five. Not the high five. Not like this. Damage. Look at the damage.
Like, is he going to get the TP away though?
No, he dies to the dot damage.
That's unlucky.
Pecking order.
As you say, the extra high five just to add
Rather
insult.
I think if you go Shroud.
He had at least 11-1 charge or 5-1 charges as well. So could that have been enough for the TP? Maybe. It was very close.
Look from Zom here. Got some fight left. Better call, but the Yules. Yules, beautiful item to pick up against the Axe here. Down with the dust to follow. Kez, however, has arrived. Farmar going in. Zom missed that hook. Hide left, and now the chase is on Echo Stomp. How does that hit?
They hit the Axe.
Oh, no.
And Pocket's going to finish it off by the looks of it. Maybe no, not this time.
Curveball comes right back to him. Bit more of a boomerang.
What do you think of the curveball on Puck?
Curveball, I mean, fairly interesting. especially in in an in-house lobby set. I think there's a lot more.
Wow.
All right, don't give farm our Kez, by the way. Finding that. Nice call, but the Yules is always going to be available. Look on the back line as we see Kez locked down.
Yeah, he's
perhaps
pretty deep.
Yeah, a little deep, and maybe the chicken is in the air fryer, though. A beautiful Raptor strike, immune and healed from the damage as Drow takes the bait.
More than 2 kills, but less than 4 kills.
Forces.
Yeah, it's feeling a tough place to be for Dire. I'm not sure they can do anything now. We've got one buyback.
Buyback on your axe. And Kurt, he's had some good calls, but unfortunately, itemization of the Radiant have essentially neutered.
Since those Yules came along, I don't think he's had a successful call. He's landed some fantastic ones, but as you say, the Yules are just always available, always ready. Just buys that time for the rest of the team to negate it.
Yeah, and I mean, you shift your attention to getting the puck, then the Elder Titan's just going to Echo Stomp you.
Yeah.
Not a mixed bag at all.
This puck is currently 8-0 as well. He's playing a perfect game.
I look at the Dire draft here. Lack of immediate stun, immediate hard control. Silence is nice from Drow, but fine. Options are available. Gainsworth, body on them.
Yeah, puck just playing with his food at this point, it feels like. There's 4 there. It's not a matter of if, just when.
Dam's got a crack, and you're starting to run out of fingers here.
Absolutely. Is there any way they can bring it back right now? Do we see Dro kind of stalling, getting a couple of good kills, and potentially being able to do something here? I mean, we're seeing a lot of damage come out from her when she can.
So Kurt, Radiant not really giving her a chance to through that net for that comeback here. You see a nice hook under the tower. Repositioning would potentially be one of the ways they could play their way back into the game here, but the onslaught from the Radiant just continues.
Yeah, that's a buyback from the Pudge.
Last-ditch effort going.
This time does come out.
Down hook. Dom playing too far forward here, going toe-to-toe, but it brings down the Elder Titan. Toss-up on the back line, but only 2 remaining. Now a buyback on the Necro, but you have sight.
Full no Yules for that.
Oh, he's going to be silenced, though, and the damage is impeccable from the Bird Boy.
Just like that.
And he lives. He lives it all.
Can you parry tower?
I mean, it looked like he was trying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That tiny waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Oh, and a tip just to seal the deal. That's gonna hurt. Got a 25k net worth. Of that 29k lead, 25 of it is sitting on Kez.
You could be playing 4v5 here and it would still be even. Just in terms of the bank of the Radiant.
Absolutely.
No disrespect. Our fam on fire. Hearts are strong. Standing resolute.
Just empower him for the next one.
Exactly. His rage will fuel them. Their comeback arc. Yeah, Kurt, you touched on ways they could come back here. Mid-late game. I think Fountain Hooks, Shard on your Drow would be kind of nice here. You don't really need the Trojan Strike, but there's range. Welcome.
Did get Gust on the puck, but the Eel's going to buy time. I mean, we're not seeing a Fountain Hook. Pudge is the wrong side for that. But Elder Titan does walk in. They're all diving in now. Looks like Tiny's going to go down to the Fountain as well.
All available. 18-stick charge here. Pudge on the west side of the fight. Finds the bird, but maybe the bird found him.
What was it you said earlier about you trapped in with me?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's one of those moments. And they're gonna start hitting the throne. Axe makes his last ditch call with a call.
He gets
take
it
down the park.
Damage.
You know, they're holding out just about against the odds.
Not against Megas, but Farmar going back in here. It's the BKB, but the taunt goes through it. Axe does fall. Now Rinku. Got the scythe. Not going to use either. A bit of a question mark, and now the lifesteal has really added it up from Kez, but the stun comes out.
Sure, gets the gust, got runs
Oh, it
off.
dies to the dot. You gotta be able to stop that from the katana.
Again, going for the hook, but doesn't quite land it. Do you even want to get that hook? As we've seen the last two hooks from Pudge, not ending well on Kez.
If you can get the dismember afterwards.
Yes, yeah. Marosh and 4 friends. That was the name of the team, and they take the game. Who do you think was MVP for you?
I mean, it's gotta be Kez, right?
Yeah,
everyone played.
Kentucky Fried Kez delivers.
What? Matchmaking disabled till Thursday. What the hell?
You got a ban?
Failing to ready up, abandoning other negative behavior. I have 12,000 behaviors. That's got to be a bug, right?
Yeah, I think someone had that bug last time. Maybe, hopefully, Keenan can clear it up. I think potentially a restart or something. There wasn't. Yeah, maybe a just a display issue.
Okay. Well, luckily we can still join lobbies.
That's
Well,
good.
Let's get back in that lobby. Now, how long do we have you until your session?
I have to go till 6:30, so I have till then. So I might be able to do a little bit of the next game if you want me around.
Oh, of course. It's on the stream. One, thank you. Part of our beautiful Crimson Wit. You can type exclamation. Oh, we don't have a good bot. Damn.
They're not.
No.
Should I do it manually?
Well,
I don't know if I can.
We'll get a link to the Discord, but make sure you join. Participate in these in-houses as well. Oh. And friends, I'm gonna throw it to a break screen. Between.
There you go. I'll be the bot.
Thank you. Good bot. Good bot. Quick, as we fill up the lobby, we'll be back soon. Round 2.
See you there.
Your footsteps on the stairs. If I listen hard enough, they're still there. And you think I'd know better by now. But I still drink until you're next to me again, baby. And I still think that in the morning I might wake up next to you. And your pictures on my phone help me to pretend that I'm not alone. And you think I know better by now. But I still drink until
Hello, 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 and welcome back, chat. You've got the boy Kurtis himself, Malibu,
Hello.
bring you through round 2 of our monthly Crimson Witness House session. Kurtis, how did you enjoy?
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was good. I would have liked to have seen Dyer bring a little bit more out in the second half, make it a little bit of a closer match. But it was still a good match to watch. I enjoyed it. It's nice to see Kez out again, out the hutch.
Maybe, you know, I think Arquez players switch over to the side, so a little bit more balanced of mount here in game 2. What we love to see. True. As nice to see him finally cast him. Devastating. How do you think you limit this? Heard silences?
How to deal with Kez? I think you got to lock him down. I think
Yeah.
silence is absolutely. If you got, you know, I quite like. I think a shadow shaman,
Sure.
if they can survive long enough to be useful, I think could be pretty good. Something to shackle to hold him in place and just let the rest of your team deal with it. I think a Winter Wyvern might be pretty good as well, just to buy that time from the initial burst and just give your team long enough to react to it. But yeah, I think anyone that can just sort of hold him down and make some room. The Axe had potential, but with the Yules and the extra escape, just wasn't able to hold him in place long enough.
Yeah, playing behind on an axe, you don't have BKB, it is almost, especially when that puck's got quick fingers.
Yes. Yeah, very impressed by the puck performance in that last game. Just have
Balance. Always get these in. But what do we do if we have 5-1 players? How do we balance that out? Who's gonna bite the bullet? Go support or off lane? You know, mid laners, safe laners, kind of like not peas in a pod, but maybe.
It's a unique kind of issue where you've got like such a wide range of MMR as well. So do you go and put your highest MMR on your carry, on your mid? A lot of the time that's, I think, where people tend to go, and then your lower MMRs tend to fall into the support positions. But you know, there's so many different ways you can look at that, and how do you break that up, and how do you prepare for the unknown?
Metagaming the lobby.
Yeah.
Always a little tough move. Alright, but let's see our outlier. Farmar is 6.7. Nothing wrong with being 100 MMR. Nothing wrong with it. So everyone levels, love everyone. Fight. Your MMR
I'm not sure I believe it though.
Yeah, exactly.
8,000 matches. That seems unlikely.
That's a testament to the human spirit at that point, I think, Kurt.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
10,000 commit.
Yeah.
Undying. Dig in here. Look at all.
Yeah.
Love to fight. Have you looked at your Pentagon recently?
Yeah, so because of the recent event, mine is like all versatility. Because I've been doing this, you know, just griefing trying to get through the Act 5.
Right.
So normally it's very heavily weighted towards support mostly. Yeah, I do a lot of support, but versatility right now is my at about a 10.
I think mine is certainly up. Try to spread it around a little. In my new hero arc, so practicing new to me hero, ones that I'm. Oh
Techies,
no! Oh no!
Will it be banned though? It's not too. It could still be picked by the other team and banned. So this is expected at this point. It's will it get through the next pick is the real.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm
The
Etrul. Kurt Etrul has
Yeah.
Armar. Even though they're on the same team, maybe they swap. You know, could happen.
Yeah. Looks like Techies has indeed been banned.
I don't know if we're allowed to curse on here, Keenan, but that's my one. That's my one.
Yeah, that's it. That's a deserved one. What do we want to see? What are you looking for here?
You know, I want to. Okay, a little bit of burst. This nice silence here. So, as you mentioned, the control for the Kez, limiting that. Not bad, but Binge DK, 2-point and target stuns, varying ranges.
5 seconds remaining.
Kez.
So we're seeing the axe on the other side this time. A dazzle.
Yep. You know,
Okay.
no, Kurt. People say, yeah, you dazzle on board, easy. Take the axe. If you've ever made that lane, it is miserable. Axe. Sure, you get the culling blade on brave target, whatever.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm telling you, as a dazzle spammer,
Yeah.
dazzle bastard myself, I love when I see something. Have all the by you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laggy on that last pick. It took forever to load it.
Okay, so another puck, another axe, but axe is on the same team as Kez this time. I quite like this Faceless Void. I think against the Skywrath, the puck, and the Kez, that's going to be a good catch. If it's not going as support, I mean, we might see, I doubt it, but we might see a Pos 1 Venge and a support Faceless.
Pos 1
Could
Venge.
happen.
Could happen for sure. And you know, liking the draft from both. A little lack of hard stun and lockdown here for Radiant. Foil all. I think I favor the Dire draft a little more. But if you can't lock down this Kez, I think he's going to cause a lot of problems. He's able to silence that Shadow Demon. There goes a lot of your safe. Of course, you're going to have the Chrono. You're going to have the Mag to play around. But the same fate that we saw befall the Axon game, that's going to happen here to Mag. He's going to blink in, go for like a toss if he's bitch. Fuck, not going to let it happen. Boom.
I think, yeah, I've seen Faceless Void has gone for the Chronosphere facet, so I think we are definitely going to see him as a POS 1.
Follows. Now, just make a little reminder, we are not casting with delay here, so if you had babies out there call you out,
Yeah.
and
Big fines.
I am the first.
Yes. Yeah, that's the fine.
And I got bad news. We run deep. Run deep with the Crimson.
Yeah, that's an expensive round. Okay. So I assume we're gonna have Puck in mid. Skyrath 4, X3, Kez 1, Dazzle 5.
Yeah, nothing out here.
Interesting though, Venge has gone for the melee passive.
Yep. Yeah, that's not super on.
So
the base attack speed reduction that really up her.
do you think she'll still be playing like POS 4 though?
Yeah.
Or do you think she could be POS 2?
No, I think
30 seconds to battle.
Okay.
but it is a very rare ever seen asset. That 1.5 base attack. Ever Magnus. Digging in me, gonna be digging in the grave. Okay.
Looks like Skyrath is going down to Kez in trouble.
He tried.
Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Yeah.
Double kill.
In one higher. Make it 3 here. A nice magic missile.
There's
He's in.
poison.
Will do
it.
Rinku.
Gets him.
Rinku
Wow.
with 3. Oh my.
What a start to the game.
Very strong start here for the Dire. And the bounties. Let's deal with the bounty situation. So you get 1 on the Dire. You get 3 kills.
Yeah. But not. They did get 3 kills. Faceless Void starting very low health though.
Region.
Yeah. That's all his Tango's gone. We've got quite a few on this bench though, so support is going to be supporting.
Picking down 1.
One thing I do hate is just laning against a Skyrath mage. You know, especially when you're playing a melee POS 1. The amount of poke, and you can see it happening already, is just going to make this a really horrible situation for Faceless Void, who's taken so much damage already. Might even fall.
Gets the battle hunger. That's a death. Yeah, Kurt. On a lane like this, gotta read. And my starting items honestly would have been full on.
Yeah.
Damage coming out. There's a bit of a barrier on Vokix here with that innate. Will fall.
A lover's duel between Skyrath and Venge.
Certainly a quarrel here in the top lane. Time dilation.
Dazzle also falls under the tier 1.
The hell are you over there? Dazzle's so deep.
Yeah.
Said under the tier 1. I was like, okay, maybe he died under his own tier 1. No. 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 Not the count. There.
He was hunting for a Shadow Demon who had the 1 charges though, so he thought he had him. A little cheeky wand comes out, and Dazzle is out of place. Cancels that clarity though.
Now, all right. Waves in the spot here. Dire. I would love to see Rinku. 3-minute Lotuses are coming up to play a lane, but after that, got a team that loves DK with the fire, acid, Agnes on here. Now Rinku has overextended here as DK into the safety of the tower. Dragon Tail comes. Bloodbath.
He does pull. Meanwhile, in mid, there's a little bit of an exchange. We've got 2 bottles. They traded 1 bounty rune each, or water rune. Fairly even there.
Nalgene. Nalgene bottle.
I don't know what that is. No, I don't think
it's
so.
a brand. It's just a
Okay.
brand of water bottles. Everyone.
Like a sports one, or like a just like bottle,
So
like
it
spring
is.
water.
It's more of a brand that like markets themselves to outdoor.
I see. We could
Lot
do,
of-
and I'm just not clued up. There's a good chance.
Axe, no way. Get the call with the full wave and 1-1 back. Power upside
I'm seeing this,
for Zami.
and with the battle hunger as well, I don't think he's gonna make it. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Shadow Demon having a hard time, having to walk all the way back on bottom lane with low health. Managed to come back though.
Pretty low. As got the witch back to the easy camp here, but the divided by
I think he's just
Jaw.
trying to hide. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just trying to get out, isn't he?
David Terror, very good for that. Oh, we saw him pick up the arm. Chainmail.
Mm.
Not enough. Okay, I gotta get in one of these lobbies one time, man. I yearn
Yeah.
for this.
It's a lot of action. We're 5 minutes in. It's 6 and 7. You know,
Just
that's a lot.
unstoppable object meet the immovable object meets the unstoppable force here as Kez.
Yeah.
This wave is
In terms of the, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, Equilibrium, Radiant have just kept this lane pushed out. I think they're really struggling. I think the poison has just been hitting everyone, creeps and foe alike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, DK, not the most mobile hero. When I think of speed, Davian does not
Yeah.
come to mind. So he steps up for a last hit. You eat a poison touch. Your Kez is there for the grappling claw. As we see curtains drawn on Void and Skyra up top.
I only just noticed as well. It is actually Zom on the Faceless Void,
Yeah.
so it's out of his comfort zone. I mean, he shared a screenshot in the Discord. I don't know if you saw it earlier today. In prep of this game, his last 20 games were all techies, minus 1 game which was Undying. So this is a man who knows his area. He knows what he likes, and he perfects that. So he's really pushing himself out of his comfort zone, I suspect here.
You do when you're forcefully, eviction notice. Dom, and he find temporary housing in Faceless.
Yeah.
Getting housed
Expect
here.
the pull here. I don't know if this is in his favor though.
It's
is.
gonna be arriving, but it's a level 5 DK. Offer
Yeah.
here. You breathe fire, but it's short.
Doesn't quite connect. He has the time to quickly get a Lotus and return to
The
the fight with
beautiful
the
call.
taunt, which catches both.
Oh, but the time walk, it saves him. Axe goes down, and now DK says, "This is what I bring to the table." Another breathe fire. Does he dive? No.
is he a one-trick pony? If the trick works, you know.
Keep riding.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. And
Absolutely.
Magnus looking to keep that ride going bottom. As the stun comes out, this is how you kill the Kez. No! The grappling claw never fails, except this time. However, Farmar has arrived, has the coil. Disruption out on the back line, and now Jaw overextends coil onto 1 health. Dwindling here for Vinge, but the shockwave buying a little bit of time.
Level 5 Dazzle with no shallow grave as well.
Aggro. No breaks here.
Yeah, not even scared. Going into that fight with no shallow grave and is not even concerned. You gotta respect it. Zom dies again on top. 2 axe.
Not the tip, Dark Shock.
They're going after Dyer's mid.
Be kind. Not on his techies. Yo.
Shadow Demon falls. So we've got 4 rotated from Radiant in bottom now. They're gonna jump onto the DK.
DK needs 6. You get the dazzle.
Yeah,
Shockwave.
he's very close to that level 6, but
Look at the quick buy for dazzle.
okay, okay, all right. So
He's,
we're going arcane boots straight into Ags. Do you know what? I like to see Glimmer Cape though, personally.
I think a Glimmer would be great this game, or the
Oh, he's
Yules.
just changed it. He's just changed it.
Whoa! Hey! Stream sniper alert! Stream sniper alert! Kame.
Yeah. No, do you know what? I'd like to see a rapier. Let's see if he changes it again.
Yeah. For Dragon form. Vokix gonna get out as disruption on Kez. But this very
Yeah,
timely.
he's gonna turn straight on the Shadow Demon. But they're not brave enough to venture that far up the lane. As Venge comes around, but the TP's Dazzle arrives as well. It's 3v3. Silence on the Vengeful Spirit. He's overstepped a little bit. The ults come out.
Graphical bug on the Mystic Terror, of course. That one go. Yeah. Wave of Terror means the pop there as now.
Marco's caught Shadow Demon in the background.
Now, a lot of catches coming out here. Shadow Demon, Dazzle, Albert Farmar.
Radiant's middle tower.
Here, just a big chase and Dragon Knight
Be pretty. They
for
bring
bounty.
top tower.
There's 3 of them, but it's gonna take a lot to bring down a dragon.
Magnus has to get. He has been taking his presence. No. Well,
Yeah. Got an Invis rune and a smoke.
I'm gonna say Skywrath lives for 10 seconds, starting now. 48.
Okay, this is. They're coming around.
Longer.
Yeah, I think he's gonna survive the death sentence you gave him, but
Oh, he goes.
Magnus is actually, actually gonna rotate all the way top. I'm not sure what he's looking for here though. There's,
Taking Zom's farm.
yeah, he's just in for the farm.
I'm the carry now.
Yeah. I have to say, shout out so far to Rinku, has had some fantastic disruptions throughout this early stage. Been really quick off the mark just to interrupt Kez and Skywrath Mage. There we go, we see it straight away there. Doing a really good job with that.
Once he gets to the level 6 as well. Arsenal expanded with Verge. Very nice.
Yeah. He's been playing a good game so far. I'm excited to see how he continues.
Okay, it's still onto the puck mid. RP not going to come out. The silence lands first. Farmar, safe for now, goes to the orb. Up. Great, I think we do have a bit more balanced of a game here.
I'm afraid Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I mean, 12 minutes, there's barely a 2k lead.
This won't be pretty.
Um,
They've reached Dyer's top tower.
Finch defending this arcane rune. Looks like Magnus, he's still got the ball, and he's going to take it.
Oh, maybe. You looked a little too early elsewhere. Uh-oh.
Okay, rotations here. Skywrath Mage. Puck, Dazzle, and Kez all in the bomb lane. Will they find this DK though? DK instantly gets the ult off. Dazzle is available. Still doesn't have the Shallow Grave. Level 6.
Nah, this is the Battle Dazzle. They find the Shadow Demon down. Calling Blade 1. Will we see Calling Blade 2? No, stop short. Zom arriving with the Chrono into the black hole of the RP. You were back on a Dark Shore, but he finds the chop. It's delayed. Doesn't go down immediately, and now Zom bites off more than he can chew. Farmar and Kez cleaning up the back line. Low kicks. Oh, that's not low. They look so similar. The Venge of the Skywrath. I'm like,
It's true, yeah. These new Arcanas don't help.
they look great. They look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dating your sister.
When couples have been together so long, they slowly morph into the same person. Rotations coming around onto Kez. Looks like 4's going to arrive, and he will fall. The Magnus bringing the Dazzle under tower to die too.
The Blink Dagger reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Good rotation here. Bit of life, breathe versus of the Dire.
So you said... Sorry.
No.
You said earlier you're a Dazzle spammer. What do you think of this Battle Dazzle build?
Or the chaos
whole
lobby, it's fine. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of glint opportunities, have a lot of opportunities. So, and I maybe would have gotten Maybe would not be building towards my Ags. You have plenty of damage. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we've gone back to the Ags. Off the gun cave. Oh, Zom caught out again. And that is the Mystic Flare used. And the coil used. So fair bit invested in that, but
Let me go Mid mail on this axe. Now Path joint. Hey, no ult needed. Pop will do.
that's 15? Is that? Oh, 15 coats of blood? That's not 15 culling blades, is it? No, 4.5 armor. Damn. Still. Pretty good.
Axe is 13 kills. Get cold. Yeah, like
Not bad at all. Venge looking to catch Kez here, but the rest of the team a little bit slower to get there. But Dragon Knight and Void are coming to see if they can do anything. Void showing in lane. Kez is going to take the bait.
Oh, he's in this. You just got a chrono right off rip here. All right, Wrath. Still with a big call from Dark Shock. Buying time, a nice swap gets her out, and now a beautiful chrono coming out. The damage from the Dragon Knight adding up, but a big wand will save the Bird Boy for now. Silence out, and a stun coming out onto Axis. Leaps a little too far forward. His target are now in what do you know? Low.
They got the axe. I'm sure they're happy with that, but they really wanted that Kez there. That's what they were going for. And once again, Kez, fast food that he is, gets away.
Fast food, up with the haste. As we see, you are back, bringing down Kez.
Okay.
Dragon Knight also very low, orb out, and that poison touch is in. Time dilation, and the bash gets him down.
That's 2 big uns. That's 2 good kills for Dire, and a tip.
You'll love to see it put back at him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It'd be a tier 1 here. Opening up the map.
Radiant structures are
Very needed. You have a very easy draft here. Dire, but a beautiful call from Dark Shock will be interrupted as Magnus brings him back. Axe is on the menu.
Nice swap there from Vengeful Spirit. Saving Void.
Eruption on Rinku. Your paint doesn't work on towers.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Familiar with the innate of the Shadow Demon?
Dire's bottom tower is simply
No. So yeah, it's his attack supply stacking 2% amplified damage debuff to the enemies. Okay.
That's for all incoming damage. As we see outgoing damage from Etrul. Strike used. Grappling Claw out. The Dragon Tail gonna come out though. Silence onto the demon. Not gonna be enough to save. That's
Second Kez death very quickly. They are going to get that Shadow Demon, but it's not enough. A good catch from the axe.
and the chop. The first chop. Let's see if there's a second chop coming up for the salad. Dark Shock wants a little bit more than greens. He's gonna go for blood. Oh no. Kill confirmed.
He's not done yet. He still blinks in and tries to catch the Magnus, but Magnus has a blink of his own.
Shockwave.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Etch. Farming speed. Power. Up and side of the map. Laner is pretty evenly matched here in the game. All the neck. Not no. Balanced game. RP used, but it doesn't catch Etrul in the river. However, a skewer will do the job. Grappling Claw to the high ground, and the chase is on. Zom finds him, and the Echo. No! The positioning from the Echo Slash brings it to the low ground as the Chrono comes out onto multiple heroes. Kez getting low. Will they have the damage? Yes, and the Call counteracting it with the Dream Coil. However, Venge survives, goes down now. The chase is on. Next target, but a skewer away, saves him. Dark Shock Blade brought back temporarily, but to go on the hunt. Call misses the mark as Farmar chases the Magnus with Dark Shock. Down, and now a blink ahead. Boxes him in, but a blink to the west. Dom gets another kill while we're on the chase cam here. No way, no way. Digging in, goes back in. Doesn't get any relief from his Dragon Knight.
Short-lived creatures.
What a fight there. I mean, it feels like such a more even game than the previous one. And there's another kill there on Shadow Demon catched by Kez. Wow.
Shadow Demon, he just wanted to save the haste rune. That's all.
That's all he wanted. Just the haste rune. Yeah, I'm not sure Radiant were aware of what a fight they were about to take there. They looked like they'd been caught out a little bit, but they managed to really sort of bring it together.
Have a bit of friendly banter in the old chat.
Yeah.
Techies. So I wonder, play against Zom.
Yeah.
You let him get it in game 3. You can break him. What's the move?
Do you know what? I'm ready for a Techies game. I think let it through. I think,
You're saying that because you're leaving. And I'm going to have to.
Absolutely. I don't have to deal with it. If I'm in the game, absolutely not.
Fair.
But I think I like to see it. I want to see, I want to see them, like you say, allow it through and then beat it.
Right.
I think that's the only way to truly break it. You got to break this man on his own terms.
Not already deeply broken and disturbed.
Yeah.
Like 20 straight matches of techies.
Exactly.
What hero could you play in a similar manner?
Honestly, probably Dazzle or Jakiro. They're my two spammy ones. I've played them a lot. I did enjoy Jakiro for a while. Not for everyone, but before they nerfed all of the stuns, I used to very much enjoy just getting the eternal stun. You get Yules on him, And with the micro stun that you used to get from his ice, you could just keep
I missed
someone
that.
infinitely. Yeah, that was way more satisfying than it should have been.
So good. As
Okay,
we see
Axe.
some satisfaction coming out, 2 already dead on the Dire, and Axe not gonna survive with the extra armor. Oh. Side top to
Double kill.
Ez +1. More action happening off camera. RP pump faked.
Yeah, Puck is kind of taken on for there. Dazzle trying to get back to his teammate.
Will be temporarily harder to destroy.
They've spotted him.
I think Puck would. Sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, the minus armor.
But that's- So Dazzle sacrificed for the Skywrath kill there.
They've reached Dire's top tower.
Or the Venge kill. I'm doing it now.
Get a Retribution as Retribution saw it on Kez. Damage amped up by the mag.
Yeah, finally with that amp, got the damage to actually make use of that chrono and get a kill in it. There's nothing worse than getting a great catch like that and just not having the damage to see it through.
And I love that Mag was right there to help out. Damage from the Empower. Greatly appreciated. Could it be? No, but the double call will! A good disruption from Rinku. Temporary save as they get the shockwave, returning him to the high ground, but Puck is in. They bring down the demon right off a rip as the ninja's gonna be next to fall. A chop will do. Will we see a second chop? Survey says no.
Double kill.
Will not rise in my presence?
Yeah. Puck arriving there just a little bit after the start of the fight just means he's got everything ready to kind of continue that on and drop that leash, which is just devastating really for Dire.
Back to that, they don't have likelihood of fighting.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's up. Gibby fin Mag.
It looks like they're going after
Carries
Dire.
duel it out here. Top lane. Kez goes in. Those silence. The bashes are immaculate. Harry faces the wrong way, and now Zom hits the. Oh, Zom hits the mom. And a disruption saved from Rinku. Puck tap dancing, breaking ankles, all the same.
Yeah. Kez starting to be caught out and held down, like we said. You know, as soon as you get a little bit of you lucky bashers,
Right.
and that's enough.
Skill-
Puck going in on the Faceless Void here. Silences him. Does have the leash up, but decides to hold coil. Or later on.
Such a tough mid game. Got 3 silences on the Radiant. So even if you get Manta, you pop one, you don't worry about. I like the SNY.
Okay. Shadow Demon's caught. That one that ward there dropped by Dazzle, providing vision. Waits till he's dead. Then the coil on the Faceless Void now with the backup. But the Chrono comes out and buys in time for the Puck, but the Graves there to buy Puck a little bit longer. Axe arrives. Puck gets the kill.
Round. We saw the hesitance from Zom.
Dire's
Do I
bottom
chrono?
tower is under siege.
Have a lot of damage. Have
I'm
anyone
afraid Radiant's
in
middle
damage to
tower is
help.
under siege.
Yeah. It was a great Chrono, but perhaps you drop that Chrono and then use it as a chance to escape at that point, you know? And leave with
Right.
your life.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Have the blink. Tires.
That's
Would have
true.
been difficult. He was leashed up with the coil for the first few seconds.
Yeah.
6-second duration on the coil.
And then you've got a Rod of Atos on Skywrath as well, who was there, so they've got a lot to lock him down and hold him, catch him and keep him there.
7k diff. Take a look at the win percent. 58.
Yeah. So plus is still sitting fairly even.
mean, they do scale very well. All right.
Yep. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get a catch from the Skywrath mage here. 4 of the Dire there. Axe jumps in. A little too late to save him.
Swap.
A Vengeful Spirit swap. The Blade Mail going off. He's going to return some of that damage, but it's not enough as Puck comes in to join the
RP
fight.
misses. RP misses. Puck is a god. As Farmar tries to get out, the silence on Void is not enough. Chase is on, Kurt. The chase is on.
Suddenly Dire are saying, we are not out of this game. We've spoke to Gabe. Gabe says, we have a chance, and we are going to take it.
And it's my turn to... I like the support play here from Croc. Where the threat exists. This is going to turn into a kill opportunity here on Jaw 999. See him drop to 998 bottles. Binge on the wall. Zom in silence. I don't think this...
The grave is there. It delays the inevitable. Magnus jumps in and drops the dust. They think someone's there.
Down the axe. On the hard camp. Disruption, though, maybe not the... you save him from the call. That's fine.
There's a lot of dust being used. They think someone is definitely there in Viz.
But they're going to lose their Void just outside of the Tier 1 tower. Tough break here for the Dire. They were
Kez
on a Ripper, and Kez is in. Magnus stunned and taunted. Gonna die right off rip. Now the forces of the Dire just scattering to the wind.
Yeah. Fleeing, you might even say.
Magnus has fleet.
Definitely. Definitely. A little bit of momentum now starting to build on Radiant. They're really sort of capitalizing on this lead well.
Get unchained here. Oh,
so quick.
yeah.
Oh, and a courier as well for added insult.
Some vision taken off. You have obs and sentries on both of your supports already, though.
Venge really trying to finish that Axe now, so about 1700 gold away. That's an important build, or important item for her, right?
It's a lot of assist back of this. Wave of Terror can get that. I really can't get from. Well, maybe not the DK fireball, not the.
Yeah.
Oh, but DK gets wrapped on a big taunt from the Axe and the follow up from the rest of the roster.
Yeah. Tower and a kill. They're going to take this Tormentor as well. I don't think they can contest.
No, Dazzle getting this would be disastrous. But I'm a liar, he already has it. And Atmosphere onto the Kez. Need the control on the other heroes too, but Farmar in and Kez survives it all. Heals from the Raptor dance and the return. Mutiny from the Radiant is immaculate. A triple kill for the Axe, but also for the Magnus. The Shockwave comes back for more.
That was fantastic. That Shockwave. I don't know if he was aiming for him or whether he was just going for the fight that he was in close hand, but he gets him hiding in the trees there.
100% of the shots you don't take, Kurt.
You do, and he did not miss that one. Gets the Kez, and
could have been a different story if you hadn't lost your DK. You know, maybe you would be the one more surviving members here.
yeah, absolutely. DK alive now, but cannot contest this on his own. Put a demon up now.
No, we saw what happened when he tried to contest the tier 2. Fear that we might see a bit of a repeat coming in.
Disruption catches. We've got.
Oh my god, damage from the Pharasma is insane. Gonna have to get the purge going to get the poison damage off of him as the chase is on. Coil pulls back in Farmar.
Fuck low, but Dazzle's there to get the grave this time.
Oh, it's a massacre, Kurt. Floodgates are opening up. Dragon. Oh, absolutely. Come out. Quickly dealt with. Kurt. Oh, Puck is in and out. Rinku overstepping his bounds and found Zom. First to back to the fountain. Power. You don't have Chrono. 2v5.
Yeah.
You do not have the juice here on the Dire. What options are you afforded as your silence has to pop the BKB? You go in, you get called. You're seeing that debuff immunity, a nice RP to match the Kez's aggression, but an even better grave to follow. You are back. It's not quite gonna get you wet just yet. You're out of the fountain. Void is dead. Now, cast left in the here for the Dire.
It was a nice attempt. They really pulled them back, had a good positioning there, but they've just got no follow-up beyond that.
Posturing without potential will get you killed.
Yeah. So, Dragon's back up. Elder Dragon form in 4 seconds. Escort!
Disruption
goes out.
seems like a bit of a grief. But, you know, maybe he knows better. No, Rinku will go down. Mag follow as well.
Oh, yeah. You kind of hate to see it.
Dire's middle tower is gone. I'm afraid Dire no longer has a
Kurt, word of advice, don't disrupt the target that your team is pouring all of their damage into.
Yeah. Yeah. I give a lot of respect to Shadow Demon's been playing very well. I think that might have been a little bit of a misplay there.
Yeah, the duress of the game after 34 minutes certainly adds up. And in one last-ditch effort, we see them fall just a little short. However, maybe a little life left in the legs of Mag.
The last
Silence
buyback,
the
but the silence
call.
immediate.
No stun, no swap, no problem for the Radiant. Another silence. The
Kez is
Raptors
in the
strike
fountain.
his dodge, but a beautiful Chronospear. However, the fountain is going on Kez, who's parrying it all. Does die eventually. Now let's see, can they get enough as Mag is healing up. The Ancient getting low. You've got creeps. The
Yeah,
pings
Ancient
are
pulling to
coming
the creeps.
out. They gotta get to the wave. Deal with it. DK starting, trying, and Puck is on the
is gonna
back.
finish
I
it
forgot
off.
about that little fairy dragon, Prince.
Oh my.
Why are you running? Question up the hour here from Zom. Game 2 banger coming out.
What a game. What a game. It was a much more even game. Felt really close for quite a long time. But it just when it started to go one way, it really did go that way. I think there was a really good performance from everyone in the game. I think Kez played well, and obviously we're seeing this sort of Kez returning. But I think Puck was one of the most defining characters of that game, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yes.
Where are you sitting?
Absolutely. Farmar had a brilliant performance. Axe made a lot of noise as well.
Yep.
I think my MVP has to go. Just involved in 35 of your. Not as much as the Axe, surprisingly, but just all over the map, creating space. Good effort from the Magnus Dire, creating a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Toe to toe with the Puck.
Some lovely RPs. A few missed at the end there, unfortunately, but some really good performance. I think, again, Shadow Demon played really well at the beginning of that game. I was really impressed by some of those moves, especially in the early lane, but it just didn't. It wasn't enough. Didn't pay off. Didn't hold out till the end of the game. So,
Kurtis, you gotta go, right?
yeah, this is the end of my appearance for this session. It's been great though. Thanks for having me. I've been enjoying it. I look forward to game 3. Maybe I'll watch it back afterwards. See how it goes. Yeah, I'll see if I can catch up. I think I heard a rumor Megahead Mitch might be turning up, one of our returning players for game 3.
Coming
so
off the
that's
bench.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be exciting to see. Yeah, just shout out to our community games between these ones. If anyone's watching wants to join in, we do. Obviously, this one is the main sort of monthly game, but we do smaller community games, which we stream over on my channel every other week. So if you feel like joining, join the Discord. Maybe there's a link somewhere.
Absolutely. We would get that
Join
link.
us for good fun.
All right. Well, Kurt, thank you so much for hanging out with me on today's cast. And
Thank you.
enjoy your D session, my friend. Tell the party we say hello. Big hearty hello from the Crimson Wit man over here.
I'll pass it on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And as we find out our situation here for Game 3, don't go anywhere. Right back.
she make art. And I need a way to treat it, cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you. Back to you. Back to
Alrighty, folks, we are back for our third and final round. All are due. Out with the ult. Got rid of Kurt, and we're bringing Nea in.
Hello.
Witness member help.
10 seconds remaining.
That was pretty good. Minus the storm.
5
If
seconds remaining.
anyone knows what's been happening in the UK, we've had like a big storm come through, taking off like half the barn doors and half the roofs and God knows what else.
Oh, you had a
Up
nice
by
skylight, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was beautiful. I could not have pictured anything else. Much more beautiful than skylight. The horses were a bit livid mind, but you know, it's fine.
You know, beggars can't be choosers, right? You'll have your hay and
I
you'll be
mean,
happy.
anything.
How long have you been training or stabling horses?
Oh, now you're asking like
10 seconds remaining.
coming on to 20 years?
Impressive. Wow.
Just a wee while.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
just a bit long. I've been riding bikes for about a little longer than 20 years, but that and you know, speaking of riding bikes, drafting and yeah, you asked my current favorite meta is.
10
I don't know if I have a
seconds remaining.
direct answer for you. Lifelong Jakiro
5
player.
seconds remaining.
My roles kind of shifted a lot. Been forced in playing mid recently. I really, but feels pretty good right. Have a game. Doom. Current favorite?
For me, like I've always played CM as a sport, but I don't know. I'm actually kind of feeling Spectre this patch. You know that? It just kind of gets in the back line, upsets everyone's happiness. Just relax and go farm in the jungle until you next see some kills.
Absolutely. Houses. Setting the happiness of.
Prepare for battle.
Got a Spectre. Down this draft list. Can't give techies.
Yes.
Makes it. In for a treat, you think?
I don't know. When I was looking at the stats before, like, bear in mind the games are not up to date on our Dota buff. He only has two wins with it, which really surprised me. I thought it was a wee bit more, but apparently he only has 2 wins with the techies in house.
Maybe he's only
So
been
it might
allowed
be
to
good,
play
might
it
be bad.
twice.
Prepare for a lesson.
True. No.
Prepare for
No,
a
I think he's
lesson.
played it a few times. I think last time you and Parmestes were on, you guys were
Oh yeah.
literally crying
Yeah.
watching it.
Yep. I back in December. What a holiday treat it was.
Proceeds to have a little bit of trauma every time the hero played.
A little trauma will do you good. Gotta be built of stern.
It begins.
As we see a blast off interrupted with the Earth Spike. Cut down in his prime now. Zom trying to get away to the high ground. Oh no. Undying.
Yeah, they're not going to catch that anytime soon. Is the Undying going to be caught?
I think so. And you know they said they wouldn't catch the techies, but a beautiful Earth Spike from
You've just
Etrel.
achieved first blood.
Give him
Thanks
first.
and have fun.
It's famous last words, isn't it?
Exactly. Nea the
They're not gonna
caster
catch the weak if
curse.
it gets caught.
Curse is strong with you, friend. Blessed.
It's always satisfying when a techies dies.
Yeah. You know, he's had those before. Had those before. How'd it come? Taking a look at things. Anything that you're favoring? Where do you think we're gonna have the most?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling maybe Zop or Necro. He actually has a really good win rate at the moment. Do you think he's about 90% to 100% win rate? So he's a bit of a dangerous person to be playing against at this point in time.
Baker, up in your face. Get a point. Crowd. Lion could be 7-0. Pass it. I'm gonna see the big punches come. Haven't
So
had
which lane are you thinking is going to be the busiest? Sorry.
no. Friend, I think the kill potential. Evoke exclude. Vector, Undying, not enough, but maybe a little return action coming out. Or Hoodwink.
I would say it's poor Hoodwink, to be honest.
Looking at your
Just
draft,
looking
you
at the items and builds.
are a little light across the board. Getting some. But we saw Kame play mid lane. Game 1, he was game 2 back up here. I think either risk of dying.
I think for me, Puck's just... I hate playing against the Puck, especially in mid. Like, you can never catch her or them.
Yeah, it's possible
it's-
now. Now with Puckish, creating it.
I think if you're against someone who's not very good at Puck, it's a happy day. If you're against someone who's very good at Puck, you might as well just
Go
GG
next.
finish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, we're thinking in the same school of thought. But as far as the most explosive lane, I thought Op was gonna out in mid. Out.
Just having a quick look in the Spectre. Seems quite happily farming at the moment, which is the core I was a bit oof about.
Right. 9-1 now.
Yeah. Actually not doing as well as I thought, but they're not really harassing her out of late. If I was the techies, I would definitely be booting her out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean they got that first death early on the Spectre. Maybe they just wanted the gas and the top have very nice up on top, and got the built-in break with Hoodwink, sharpshooters. Spectre. Yeah. The target up and a drain. Mango. Carl the Kami.
Just thinking I don't invest in this Necro. Even if he is a level 4 Necro, it's a bit of a disgusting combo when you really think about it. You got the stun, pulse, got Ghost Shroud that's hard to build a little bit as well.
Has to be careful though. Leaking. And I mean, Ghost Shroud's not gonna doubled up away Vitalot. Very cautious. I think both sides could be well served by my Ranger.
Do you know what? He's probably not feeding his Eidolons. Well, he probably is, but it's ethical feeding. You know, just giving them more money, so when Zop goes in later, he just kills them more for more money. The heroes for more money. We're
There's
going
no-
with that one.
There is no ethical feeding and
Oh, down in bottom
Hate it.
lane. Zom's
Down
just
again.
killed Spectre.
yeah, bushwhack into blast off. Has to be careful here. And that is Reds. Honestly, I maybe would have gone the
Going
belt.
after Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, I think I've got to actually agree with you on that one. Oh, is our Undying about to get a second kill on the techies? Oh, here comes the puck.
Probably gonna snipe that one.
A pity.
Mid tax, you know, or tax. You
It's a
see,
bit like the support tactics, but not as fun.
that depends if you're playing support, right? If you're on the mid
Yeah,
lane.
that's true.
Happy to play that tax. Slugger is such an entertaining ability. Mega Head Mitch oversteps, gets hit with the aftershock. Quick. God.
I want to say there was an Enigma there.
Was. Now there's just void.
Just disappeared into the ether.
Exactly. That cool. Oh.
Meanwhile, mid lane's just relaxing. Puck is ahead on last hit's mind.
It looks like they're going after Dire's
32
middle tower.
here.
You and I.
But, you know, John not waited in the least to pursue. Has that shield rune, so dive. Oxford on the back foot. Shield's now expired here on Ember's Spirit. Gets stunned. Oh no. Gets the remnant down, but it's not enough. The clicks. The Sleight of Fist will prolong his life. Now a space purchased by Etrel. Oxford joining the chase. Shaker does die top. The remnant out, but the silence even better. Ember falls, and a little respect tip out there.
I think it is one of those he just went a bit too deep and got punished for it, isn't it? He could have stayed back a little bit further or given up chase a little bit earlier, but it is what it is.
Exactly. And one thing I will credit the Dire though, with that Lion TPing, that they do get the kill top on Vector dying
Down
bottom.
in bottom lane, Techies is getting chased by Tombstone.
Action.
And
Humvees.
there he goes.
Hello,
The Hoodwink
this is
2?
Gabriel. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
So, normally, I think your Spectre dying this much early game would be cause for worry. But, base, fuck. Bit of a curse.
I was gonna say Water Shaker.
What? Yeah, what Shaker? Shaker. The fissure appears. Of experience here. Does Shaker have a team?
30 seconds. He's gonna have to do a walk of shame.
Score! Score!
Keep it PMA, keep DSJ.
A lot of experience. Shaker.
I would
It looks like they're going after Dire's middle tower.
see at this point in the game. I would look at some maybe stacks in the Radiant Triangle. Just maybe to give that little boost to Spectre or you know, or Shaker just to get his blink a bit quicker. But it's kind of one of those you can't really leave them solo in
Killing
lane.
spree.
Yeah, Shaker just because of how much damage the other two do.
See Mitch just get evaporated. Timing that enchant totem.
It looks like
that you
they're
can
going
hit
after
and
Dire's
go for
middle
another.
tower.
Oh, Techies is back on again. The Spectre
It's
again,
still-
and she immediately dies to Sharpshooter.
The burst damage. Simply too much to stand for this Spectre. And you know, they've been getting return kills on Dire after they bushwhack misses the mark here, but has to go back. He dies to the bomb. Instant respawn gets him on the map here. Dying.
That's it for Radiant's courier, I'm afraid.
He's very dead.
That was a
Dire's
the
middle
eyes of that
tower is
curve.
under attack.
What?
I know, just you see, it's one of those slight disadvantages when you wait for like items to stack up in your
Dire's middle
Dash.
tower is under attack.
you know, people just kill couriers too quickly sometimes, especially when you've got Ember lurking in the background.
Stacks go. I think maybe your Earthshaker probably fuck as well. Don't really
Dominated.
echo
I
on it.
guess.
Oh.
Double kills.
Why? Why did you give this man techies? You need your lion around to deal with them to interrupt the blast off. I think I would flip my lane.
Yeah, it is one of those rule number one of in-house. Don't give him techies.
Dominating performance.
You won't like him.
Up if you can.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm in.
You never know, they might get very lucky. And, you know, just kill him at some point, but he's a bit of a
Radiant's top tower
bit
has
of a
been
bugger to
attacked.
deal with. He will just hide, wait for you to get that little bit overconfident, and then he will just hunt you down, and that's you.
I'm
Just
afraid
gone.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
See that I'm kind of interested. You ever get boomer? Magic Resist.
Radiant's top tower has been attacked.
How much damage?
It looks like they're going after Dire's middle tower.
Here from his now level.
Just looking at
Dire's
this
middle tower is
necro,
under attack.
getting a nice little stack in top lane.
At the way economy goes for
Won't be pretty.
Oh,
their two towers. Leash. Oh, from the coil he goes to the orb behind the tower. But he can't fucking beat him. Oh, he gets him with.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, God.
Radiant's
Everything.
bottom tower is under attack. It looks like they're
Just
going
been
after Dire's
watching
middle tower.
Spectre once again
It
get
seems
punished.
apparent that Radiant has chosen to strengthen their structure.
Hoodwink
They've made
just
a
caught
beeline
her
for
and
Radiant's bottom tower.
Akon shot, and
Dire's
then
middle
yeah,
tower
that's all
is
she
under
wrote.
attack.
It's not the most exciting little fight there, but you know there's a bit of a problem when your Hoodwink is a little bit too far ahead than Spectre.
Just gone.
Yep. Are in
Looks
recovery
like
city
they're going after Dire's middle tower. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
of hope. Up net game. Pump out damage. Time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Baker. Dagger.
Dire
Radiance.
scan is just
Radiant's top tower has been attacked.
gonna say the scans came out. They know exactly where that Spectre is.
Hunt's happening.
Spectre showing in lane.
Blast off in the 3 mines. You can't die.
I'm afraid Radiant's middle tower is
So
under
the smoke
siege.
doesn't pay off for the Radiant here. They miss the Necro. He does show on the lane. Now the chase is on. You know, if they would have had vision on the Necro, Spectre could have haunted out. Nice kill. 1 for a 1.
What ingratitude.
Just watching Jaw and Ember
Radiant's middle
relaxing.
tower is under attack.
playing a bit of Farm Simulator before he joins any more fights.
Going for a swim in the mid-river.
That seems like quite a chill time. That's what you need to do as a mid player, right?
Top tower
He's
is
got his
under
floats
attack.
on. He's fine. Oh, blast off. He's found Pup Zom is doing it. Kills the right off. Still coming out here in a black hole, controlling Carl the Kami. Falling victim to democracy far and wide. Zom now getting punched by those flesh mids. Not gonna die today on the zombie just yet. Well, Master Curse, but we're dead on the Radiant. Face down.
Become
Iron
peace.
side. Dire showing a lot of life.
Is this going to be a complete reverse Uno from the first 2 games?
B.
I think the Spectre's been spotted.
That war.
Oh,
And
here
the
comes the
Volvas
cleanup Kurt.
into the bushwhack and the broom feeds the.
Learn from your mistake.
Go
Prepare
take their
for a
union break
lesson.
now, Lee.
This reward transcends expectation.
That's just unlucky.
I think maybe that will.
Radiant's top tower is under
That
attack.
ward should get spotted out, right? Like, that is a dead giveaway. Even that's okay. So I actually believe this overlap of wards is not the greatest,
Powers me.
Tower is under
but
siege.
I think the high ground ward will have this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think unless they're taking Ancients, they won't really know that ward's there.
Radiant's middle
But I
tower
would
is no
hope
more.
as like a default they take out these wards. Maybe these bottom ones as well, but I don't think anyone will like spot Ember coming in with a DD.
Damage coming out from Ember and the Bushwhack to follow. Spectre almost had a way back in the game, you know, got in on that kill on the techies. Big pinata. And now, App, what are you walking into, brother? Find the lot. Walking into travel ring. Necrophone. Feel squishy.
If it was this Spectre, I would have maybe said to go and farm this top line behind Dire Team one.
I'm back on the line there.
Like,
they get the shaker, and they're gonna get a return kill on the Necro. Boss one's down, gonna get buying life, gets the heal, has decay for more life. And now Ember overstays his welcome, punished as the Bushwhack lands on the Lions, but they are finally getting some involvement here. No, the blast off punishing the Spectre. You just can't get away from this damn techies. Get him out of my game.
It is honestly one of those every single time this poor Spectre initiates. Techies is just there in the shadows. It's like they have a tracker or something on this poor Spectre.
Like Batman and Joker. Might be asking him.
My belly
Killing spree.
Okay.
Just like it's just a game. Just playing a little ghost lady. Just want to be friends. Quick hugs.
Anytime Zom plays techies. Grand finals with TI for.
Oh god, can you imagine how painfully long that could be?
Luckily, it's game 5, so we're already there. We're already in the final stretch. Nea, we've got the game short up here. Just a net worth. Fifth dive here. Arts as well. Half and half balance. Any big items coming out soon?
You see, the Enigma? I feel like he should have his blink soon, but whether he's not actually queued up, I feel like that's what he would be doing next with Enigma, but whether he does. Yeah, Earthshaker's already got his. They also got a pipe coming on Undying, which will help a lot with this Ember Spirit.
Dominating, I guess.
Mitch just being caught out there by the pot.
Nice you. And now, Driving goes to high ground. Not sure. Pushback from Monkeys. Insane.
Do you know what I always think is ridiculously insane? The sadist regen.
Oh yeah.
It's just absolutely disgusting at times, isn't it?
It is. Disgust is mounting. I'm sick to my stomach and echo on the Ember. Hector. Back off. Goes a dagger. Now Zaps. Found out. Coaches from the high ground. Maybe that Undying wishes he had the pipe. South on top. And will fall to the decay.
Line being
42.
chased by the hoodwink. Oh! The line's getting away with just 100 HP and not being chased.
We'll show on this wave though. Oh, I think the chase. And he lining up the blink! Oh! That ward. On heavy lifting.
I was holding my breath there. Oh, it's always a bit like clenching when you're watching a support of some breed or variety running away. I think it's more eye-watering when it's a CM you're trying to kill and you just miss.
Right.
You miss your sharpshooter by like the tiniest of touches.
The slowest hero in the.
You just think, oh god, force that.
Oh.
Blink or whatever she has at that point in time.
Right. 1v1 here in the mid lane. I'm off. Level 17 Necro.
Oh. Mitch has now got his blink, so he's gonna hopefully do something in this place for us.
Alright, Mr. Mitch. That big head. That blink dagger come to play. But you're gonna have to do it without your Ember and soon to be the without your hoodwink. Yule's disrupting the attempt here from Necro, but a big black hole coming out from Mitch, putting that blink to use as the Undying sucked into the Zap. And now Techies will go down. Tim, Mr. Focus getting return action. Carl Kami.
Impossible kill.
Zop just like yes. Nice delicious stacks for me. Nice little bit of regens. Happy days.
5 stacks.
A prize.
Add up at the Vampire Fang. Proud. 5 ability.
Oh, it's
Need to be able to deal.
you would literally need the biggest Echo Slam in the world, I think, at this point to get rid of him. Even then, it might be a little bit of a struggle.
Right. But doubled up wave with doubled up Eidolons. Really, like, your Ember Spirit not always going to be playing in melee range. Gonna be casting, dancing in and out. You're not going to have a lot of heroes stacked up. Almost have to wait for Techies Blood.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wait until time of the day.
I don't know, sometimes it is worth that wait. You might lose a hero or two, but if you get a beautiful black hole followed by a nice little slide of this, it's change the game completely. But then on the opposite side of that, if you don't catch that Earthshaker in it, and he gets that one Echo Slam off, very a reverse Uno situation.
Is in. They bring down the Hoodwink immediately. However, Techies blasting off, looking for the Lion. Tombstone down under the tier 2 tower. In and out on the Ember. They text the big boy. He's brought down Big Echo, but it's not enough. Stop living through it all, and now the Ember threatened the Radiant surging ahead.
You were a millennial.
Yeah, they're undying here. Carl Kami. Nice right hook with that totem. Will die to the death pulse. Stop living through it all. He is the inevitability. How come my little baby goes to the high ground? Falls to the Techies. Are we going to see a full team wipe coming out here? Immune to the towers. Stop Queen's house. Now they can get the tower.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It was so unfortunate that puck just went to the wrong place.
Yep. The minefield on the high
Maybe
ground.
it was slightly over.
Up. Radiant. Nice kills, but never gonna.
He is a bit of a beefy lad, isn't he? Oh, yeah, I unfortunately went into that minefield.
Whoa!
Oh, never mind.
8 stacks.
I don't think he realized Lion was gonna come and play cleanup crew a little bit.
No, but as we spoke in the lobby, Etrel, our highest ranked, so has good read. Match. God. The opportunity for Spectre finds the Hoodwink. Now, Lokic's getting a bit of a game back under his belt. Work it into the Yasha. Need about 20 more minutes, I feel, for this Spectre to dominate.
Spectre's not had the best start. I would have maybe went for Manta a bit sooner than the Orchid, to be honest.
Right.
Just try and get a few more, you know, camps farmed, send it into lane, pull illusions into lane, and yeah.
Dave, you've got some good potential with the puck and the just not reading the complete early state of the game. But a nice Drinkle coming out onto the Ember with the slam afterwards. Spectre joining the fight, looking for Mitch on the Enigma. Trying to get away here, but the odds certainly stacked against you.
Yeah, it's one of those I think as soon as Mitch saw them, he went, yeah, I'm in the wrong neighborhood, try and get away, and have the techies getting another kill on the line. Techies doing techies things.
Just reading the map. Knows that all of the Radiant are bottom, that he can approach that.
Radiant's top tower has been attacked.
I see his emotional support necro is also in lane with him.
Radiant's top
Close
tower has
by,
been taken.
always. Yeah, we got a heart on our Necrophos. Under the Obs and Sentry combo here. Did you see our techies expire?
Did you mean to elude?
Ace Rune. Fucking now on for this Necrophos. Can they bring him down? See, Chase is. Buying some time here, but the scythe coming out will not get the kill. Sharpshooter, however, will do the job. Now to high ground. Who's next? Who's next? Ember gonna try to bring it down with Mitch in tow. Ember.
So dying,
Dire's
just
bottom tower is under
currently
attack.
staying on time. Do we think he's gonna outrun?
Somehow he gets away.
Oh, just.
If that bushwhack had hit the mark.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Oh, definitely 100%. It's the one thing I like about Glimmer Cape sometimes as well. Like, it's. Even though you have that fade time, sometimes that fade time just saves you. Just.
Change the.
See.
It's the barrier.
It's one of those I do and I don't. I think it depends on the situation, to be honest. What about yourself?
Like the introduction of Pavis, rest like barriers. It's
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
but Mitch getting introduced to the business end of the puck, and the Spectre also rooted on a puck. The ball was in place, but Zom go with the blast off. However, it does not land. Puck temporarily out of the damage with the Echo coming in on this too, and now Spectre has the Orchid on the Ember, and you gotta direct your attention to the Ember. Ignore Necro. Beautiful Fisher. And now trying to get away. The Remnant dodges the finger damage, but a nice perspective follow, and Puck still hot on the trail of the Dire. 4 dead. Now, time to take on the final boss. Or do they just run away?
Like,
No.
I don't know. I think they're just trying to wait for everything to reset, and then they're gonna try and go on him. Like this pops back in.
Do it. 3.2. The regen. 180, 152 per second. Up. No, not like this. You can't do it.
Oh,
You're banging your head against the wall. That wall is named Zop. They somehow they don't lose it.
it's just like they gave him a quick tickle. He just walks away like, okay, now I'm just gonna go farm more creeps.
I'm looking for the tickle.
Shaker, being chased.
It looks
Cookies.
like they're going on
For the totem tickler himself.
Surprise.
What do you think would be like the next best item on Spectre?
Back. Need a Scotty.
They're currently going for an Inhouse Skadi.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, if you can just ignore this Necro for the rest of the game, that would be ideal. But unfortunately, Necro can click buildings. Nothing else happening.
Performance. Onage.
Scotty gonna help out with that HP regen. Necro? Oh. Vessel? Never gonna buy that. Vector? No.
It's a bit one of those where the Necros start snowballing and it's just a bit of a nightmare to keep up with it all, to be honest, isn't it?
But Dottie and maybe a nullifier.
Yes, I did see the nullifier queued up before, and I was like, don't think that's going to be the play right now, my friend. I think it's definitely a Skadi game. First of all.
Still too squishy. A little more HP. fair amount of vision here as yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta clear that tombstone, clear your vision. Now your Necro free to assault this tower with Eidolons at his back. Honestly, I would just set Eidolons behind your Necro and let him power down. You see Puck across the map trying to cut wave, but apparently they changed their mind. Fortification comes out. Silence. Necro buying a soft reset. Fortification expires and the assault begins. Once again, minefield on the back line. Ezreal goes for the kill, but Hoodwink survives it all. Spectre in on the back line. Black Hole controlling the Radiant as the scythe comes out, cuts down the Shaker. No Echo, no Lion. Littling forces down one by one. Zom in and out, and Necro under your tier 4s, bringing down your Undying. Up, fighting for his life. Does get a return kill here on the Ember, but Spectre left looking around like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Where the hell is everyone? Now disarmed. Oh no, the E-Blade. There was a team here. Where'd they go? Yeah. That E-Blade with the Necrophos synergy is insane. 40% more damage.
Can you imagine how disgusting Kentucky's and Necrolade would be in general?
Well,
I think that would make that is like the thing of my worst nightmares.
still hear their
As an
laugh.
early game.
Their laughs still haunt my nightmare. And I think I'm out of it. Carl the Cop. One last X. Them all, but feel like a tough gambit. Okay, getting a kill on Mitch. A gift for the Radiant. I'm gonna say it now, you don't kill this Necrophone. Even if you had all 5. Happen.
I think even if it was like literally every single hero in every single team, you're not gonna take this Necro down, even if you took Dire in.
9v1, right?
Yeah.
Oh. A brutal claim, but a even more brutal reality. Loki's going in, brings down the Ember. A good give me. But now Zop turning his attention here. Maybe taking away his mana is the key to dealing with the Necrophos. But your Hoodwink dead. Undying soon to join. Now a more even fight. BKB use on Carl the Kami here. No Echo just yet, holding it. Waiting for a wave, but you're not going to get that chance. The Spectre dead. You use the Echo, you bring down the techies. And now Zoplo finally dies. Over 2,000 gold going the way of the Radiant. I love to be wrong. Is he actually?
He's actually dead. Yeah. Oh, I was sitting there holding my breath the whole time because I'm like, are they actually? Is he going? Is he going? Oh. Even I feel exhausted trying to kill that Necro, and I wasn't even doing anything in the game.
Right, winded. But yeah, I've got bad news. Radiant, Sanj and Yasha now purchased on. So not only get status resist, silence the stuns of the Radiant, less effective Black Cord. He gets health regen and life stealing.
I mean, so you have this one rule. It's probably a bad rule, but if you don't see the items, it's not a problem.
Ostrich, bury your head.
Yeah.
Got it.
Seeing what this line was building with his tasty 2k gold. That's definitely one rich pause 5.
Oh yeah.
Get up.
You know what?
Oh, pause 4 I should say.
Alright, Kami, go live here. Got it.
Would you have preferred to see Scotty, or would you prefer to see Hex on him first? On the Puck.
I mean, you need a Scotty. And Puck does very respectable right click. You have a big issue with active on. with that killing. Now you have boomerang.
Pain.
Ring, so incoming spell damage amplified by 20%. Thought the Necro was pumping
Don't know
before.
what's worse. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what's worse, the Techie's combo with the Necro or the Boomerang with the Necro.
I think we're gonna see it all line up. Stars in the competition.
Dire's
Ow! What? The big Earth Spike onto 2 with Spectre hunting in!
Oh!
Oh, yeah, love to see it. It still has some legs left in him.
Spectre.
This won't
And
be
there
pretty.
is the
They've
Spectre,
reached Dire's
Scotty.
top tower. They've
Now she
made a
just needs to
beeline
start
for
building a
Radiant's bottom Dire's top tower has
environment.
fallen.
Might get somewhere.
Radiant's
Just
bottom
might.
tower has fallen.
Oh, and do you know what I've just seen be getting built on Necro?
What's that?
This won't be pretty.
The Eels is
They've
coming
reached
in.
Dire's top
Oh, yeah.
tower. Dire's structures are fortified.
That
Radiant's
Baker.
bottom tower is under attack.
a lot of gold. Now, okay. Step in. Necro getting low, big slam, and yeah, there was a hoodwink there. Scythe though cuts down Vokix on the Spectre, and Necro not gonna live through it all. It seems like he will go down. Black Hole arriving a little too late. Mitch left looking for his buddies.
Double kill.
Oh, if that had been just about 5 seconds earlier, brother.
I mean, he died, but it was a beautiful back hole. I'll give him that one.
Time for phase 3.
Nothing's more satisfying than doing that.
No. No, it's not. What phase do we win? That's the thing, you don't win. Owen wins against Techie Sniper.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no. I've just seen, you know, had a quick Google of Techie's items and the Dagon is getting made.
It looks
Oh, yeah.
like they're going after Dire's
First
middle
damage.
tower.
But I think, honestly, at this point, you just follow your neck. Dire.
Dire's middle tower is fallen.
Have the resources to keep them alive. Or scattered. Deal with them isolated. Black misses the mark.
Oh, snake. Somewhere else, I think.
Necropho's still dead for 30 seconds.
Yeah. I did have a look at this Emperor's item. He is rather poor considering the game.
Yep.
He had such a nice, like, start as well.
7th on the net worth. Finger on the high ground. Mitch gets the stun to buy some time for Zom. Will it be enough? Bushwhack to fall though, and the pulse. Walk right out, and no, goes ethereal to dodge the right click damage, rooted up from the Ember, and uh-oh. Final boss has arrived. Cue the music. Up on the back lines, John's out to deal with the Necrophos and join the team, but a Scythe not gonna get the kill. Buying some time as Zom tries to get around this Fisher. Alright, now we will see the undoing of Undying. Stone, give it a nice bounty. As Vokix. Time. Doing Roshan. Aegis of the game. Go back.
Kind of nice to see the Spectre is starting to slowly get there.
That
Slowly
work?
and surely.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Say the Vokix has not suffered this effort. 7 and 5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's
I think he needed to maybe go into the jungle and do some
Dire's
weaker
bottom
camps
tower is under
a
siege.
bit earlier on.
dodge
Dire's
the
bottom
Techies
tower has fallen.
when the spectral step would wink.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A little worried. Zop.
Any kills at this point in time would help. Is he-
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Zop. He approached the tier 3 with Z, but backed off.
He's just like, hello, I'm here. I suggest you go and hide now.
Zop's blowing down your door and save. 16 backs. Yeah.
anyone he can one-shot at this point in time? I don't think there is. Maybe the Hoodwink.
Age Slayer. Get the debuff on him. Going for a scythe. Back. Here starts things off against the after the tombstone comes out. Sport offered on the high ground here, and now Ember gonna go and bring down the Spectre. Man to dodge, but it's not gonna be enough. The Scythe arriving, Hex on the backline onto Mitch, and you gotta save your Enigma. Aegis use Black Hole onto one. No, who's the? Oh, it's onto the Earthshaker. Yeah. Rounded here, but gets the BKB off. 3 dead now, and a buyback on the Ember. Mitch to fall, and now Necro reverses the silence and the Finger of Death. The damage is dodged. Emperor buys a little bit of time here. Puck in and out. Survive. Oh, Shaker. The burn from both heroes simply much. Lions gets a reset now. Spectre in for round 2. Soft recognizes that. Goes back in. The puck pulls in. Gets the damage. Dead. Now it's a 1v4. Can he do it?
Painful. I do think this puck might get punished, to be honest. Oh, she just makes it out. Just.
Insane.
It's whether you get the like right timing to avoid those radiant sticks, or whether you hit them.
How can you? Godlike.
The last one, just the panic clicks. Is it truly a game of Dota without panic clicking your like buttons?
Now we're starting to problems add dire. Necro's farm. Hell. You have a lot of right click damage. Effectiveness. Efforts of Radiant. Being still waiting on that next big. Becky's was error, but now I'm
I mean, it's you coming into the issue where you have your Necro slowly die a bit more. All the Radiant are slowly starting to catch up.
Oh, I don't think it's oh man. Gigantic ball roll down the hill. Starting to pick up steam as the Scythe comes out very prematurely from Zop. We're gonna see the Tombstone come out, but now the control. Vector in, gonna bring down 2. Puck making the perfect trap here for the Dire, and phase 3 is not gonna come to fruition as the Necrophos expires. Damn.
God, that's a big fuck.
Yeah. 4.8k HP. What the hell? It's more than the Necro.
It's more than all of them put together, which is a bit, you know. At what point do you start panicking over a beefy puck?
I think panic set in probably about 15 minutes ago when we saw the Necro die solo and Mitch go with that solo black hole onto 4. Maybe even before that. Miscalculations, misplays, and an overextension of the Grace. Radiant now. Radiant looking to even up the Rax situation. Vectors began to come online. Fire Q up. They want to force it out here. Force the second fortification on the high ground.
I think they did the, sensible thing and just, it's not worth, buying back when you're gonna lose a set of racks.
Monster kill.
Oh my god! But now you need the buyback. Ember
An enigma.
was an enigma. A nice stun stopping Carl the Kami. Black hole canceled. Oh, that's gotta be all she wrote here as the Dire scattered to the wind. Zom gets to the fountain. But no, Puck's gonna go in, and the Finger of Death brings down the Hoodwink. Bear is middle of the fray now. Brings down the Earthshaker. Some return action finally coming out for the Dire as Ember Spirit is in the sights of the Radiant buyback on the Shaker. Now, Necro and Techies, your nightmare lane, Nea. Nightmare for the Radiant. Blast off dodged by Buck with the pull in of the Rift, and now Vokix joining the fray. Again, Yule's buying some time here. Damage over time being hit by the pipe on the Undying. And Undying. Wish I could say the same of the Necro. Buybacks.
Oh, the Necro is back though. Techies and Necro back.
Economy now ruined. 36. Oh, Nea. Forced in their fountain of just towers threat. It's starting to add up on the final tier. Top coming to the aid. Tower being exercising caution. Kame going in. They interrupt the blast off. A beautiful Yule's timing here, and now Techie's looking like a dieback. Bushwhack controls the Undying. Step on front of the battle. Ludwig dead, Techie's dead. It's 1v all. You do have Mitch, but no black hole. Midnight Pulse, gonna be a fair amount of damage coming out, and the Echo Slam to answer, both falling. And now the Ancient, without any defenders, fall as GG's called.
And it is yet another Radiant win.
Yep.
After we were hoping for the Dire to win for once, it looked so, it looked like it was gonna happen, and it's all true.
Radiant go.
Is it the caster's curse?
It might be the